type hints in real-world projects, practical steps for continuous maintenance and improvement. Please give a warm welcome to Koudai Aono.
Yeah. Hi everyone, and today I talk about type hint in real-world project. So today's goal, typing as a maintenance tool, not a once-time task. Incremental workflow, anyone can adapt. Leave this with a ready checklist. And about me, so I'm work at the Mirascope, and I have some of the OSS tools like a PyCharm plugin for the pydantic, the RAF, and the code generator. And our PEP 750 was accepted. The feature will ship Python 3.40. Thank you. And I spoke the talk last year PyCon US and the Europe Python, and I put my GitHub profile link and the QR code. Please check the link after the talk. How I came up with this talk. So last year I talked about the decorator with the type hint, and I get many feedback and many questions on keeping types healthy. And I worked a long time the Python developer in day job, and I met the many project, and the project used the typing any and the legacy syntax and the type ignore comment. And I think the need practical incremental workflow. The first intro example. So imagine we work at the SaaS company, and someone said, yeah, we should create the new product with type hint in Python. It's okay. Yeah, we can release the first version, very clean code, and the zero the typing any and zero the type ignore comment. It's very good. After that, salesperson the request a lot of the feature. Hey, please create this feature. The customer needs this. Okay. But we don't have the time to resolve type puzzle. Now, we can ship the new feature, but it's too difficult to keep the type hint existing code and the new feature, new class, that function, the modules. And okay, we should remove in this time change the existing type to the typing any, and please put type ignore any place. Okay, it's good. Static type checker in CI, it's pass. Okay, it's good. Good? Not good. Bug slip into the production code. Yeah, please check the example code. Version 1, we use the type.Dict. It's very strict. This function gets the generics list with item and return the union type into a float. Pyrite the path. It's good. After that, we use the any and change the type.Dict to the standard dict. Okay, it's passed too, but unseen bugs. No good. So recap, typing is like a test. If you tape over the warning, you have no test. Okay, this is first step, and I have some agenda. I uploaded my slide and my example code in the repo. Please check repo and after the talk. So I have some favorite new typing. The first, type guard. User-defined narrowing the predicate from the Python 3.10. And the typing.TypeIs. Checker only it is T, predicate from the Python 3.13. And the typing extension, this is library. We can use this in the old version. Yeah, let's see detail. Typing guard define the argument type. For example, this example is int, they get the str or int as argument x, and the check is instance and the return true if the x is int. Then the type guard mentioned that this is int. It's very clear that in the use side, so is int x and we can x plus 1 because this is int. It works. But the else statement, x may be still the int, so type guard the support for only the if statement side, else statement still be the int. But the new thing is that typing.TypeIs. Typing.TypeIs the user is same, type is int. Okay. But the else statement, the strict str, it means that x has the upper method. It's very clean code. But I have the one problem. So upgrade weight syndrome. So hey, our code is very good. Type is look good, but our code base is still Python 3.12. Yeah, we can't use the feature until we bump to the 3.13. Yeah, also, the Python will be shipped every 12 months. And why it's hard? Yeah, upgrading Python is very cost. Team keep the postpone. Every release need to compact check across library and CI before rollout. Consequence, so slow adoption still hint the higher maintenance cost. Especially in the enterprise product, we can't upgrade quickly. Imagine I want to new type hint in Python. Please approve my upgrade task to the big client, enterprise client. It's too difficult to understand include business side. So, but we have the solution, typing extension. Typing extension is the library, the official backport package. So we can pip install the typing extension, and we can import from the typing extension and import the TypeIs. And this code run on the Python 3.9 and other newer Python. It's good. We don't need the latest Python for the type hint. Recap. Typing extension is the unofficial time machine. So ship tomorrow, typing feature today, typing is, and more. Yeah. Py upgrade. So sometimes we meet the legacy typing like typing.List, typing.Dict, optional. We think clean up code, but the manual changing cleanup is slow and the error prone and the mixed style. So, for example, there we have the many existing function, but the new function, I want to use the new things like a union operator. But the new function use the union operator, but the old one still use the optional type. So extra review time. Reviewer are confused. We don't need the upgrade automatically. So we have the py upgrade. Good CLI command. Pip installed py upgrade. After that, the py upgrade, the blah blah blah, and quickly the old type things to the new things. The typing list to the standard correction list, and the optional to the union operator. We don't need the custom setup. It's very clean. Okay, I'll look the example. Load the function has their argument data, union, and their optional. And after that, the change to the union operator and the remove optional to the union operator none. It's good. But we have the remaining task. We should remove the unused types. Yeah, stay here. Not clean. But we have the rough. Yeah, rough supports the many linting things. So we select option UP. UP means the pi upgrade the rules. Then also we have the F401 remove unused import. So okay, look check. So after the rough, we can remove the unused code. It's very clean. Then of course, you should include other lint like a flake it something, the other variant in the rough. Recap. Pi upgrade with rough is very cool. So we should use this option to upgrade the existing project. So next, partially ignore the pre-commit in CI. This is the short code. So this slide, the font is very large, and I removed the detail of the app client class. So app client class is the library that we can change the detail and initiate the app client as client, and we define the get name the function. Get name function, the argument is the user ID and the type is str. The return str. It's very simple. And we should assign the client.name the result. So, but pyrite error. App client has no attribute name. But this is magic. The app client doesn't have their name attribute, but the magic is not illegal in Python. We can assign any object to the existing object. But Winter complain about this. Okay, I know how to ignore this warning, type ignore. They put type ignore in the same line, pyrite ignore all errors. Oh, it's clean. Clean? So the next case, after release version 1, someone update the get name function argument. User ID, the first version has the str, but the next version, the UUID, makes sense that we need the UUID. But still the CI path, it's a bug. So because the get name get the 1, 2, 3 is not the UUID. We should not use the type ignore easily. We have some specific error rules like this. So mypy said the attr defined error. Then we should put type ignore the attr that defined error. After that, mypy raised error. Get name has incompatible type str expected UUID. So raise the arg type error. It's very clean code. Yeah. Okay, we should change the user ID, change to the str to UUID. But still use the attr defined the ignore comment. It's pass. Yeah, we should focus the specific error, so we don't need the type ignore. Yeah. And we have the pre-commit. Pre-commit, when we commit a git commit, then they run some rules. We define the rules in the .precommit config.yaml. So for example, use pyrite, the specific the repo and version and the ID and the argument. Okay, it's one in the CI, in the local, before a commit. So also, we should use the same configuration, CI, in GitHub action, name, type check, and run command. And we use the same configuration for the pyrite in the py project tunnel. Okay, recap. We should not use the type ignore. Yeah, we use the specific error code for type ignore comment. Also, we store the settings in the Py project tunnel to share the other team member and CI and the pre-commit. Next, this is the real use case in the type. What's a Mirascope? I work at the Mirascope, and the Mirascope developed the OSS tools, Mirascope. So a single Python SDK that talks to the many LLM like OpenAI, the Anthropic, other things. And this library provides the decorator LLM.core, the sync and async there with the strong type hint. So this library, they very easy to use. The installed plus the key, pip install Mirascope, some of the provider name. Back to the last year PyCon, I talk about the decorator with type hint. For example, I introduced the typing the param spec and the typing concatenate. This is decorator can rewrite the function's signature without losing type safety. So it means we can change some argument return time by using the decorator, of course, include type hint. And the same trick part today, the LLM core. So pre-check how to work the LLM core. So you provide a prompt template, and the LLM core they convert to the specific request to the for the providers, and return the result. The LLM return the answer, and the LLM core convert to the define the response model, and you get the response model. Yeah. Okay, let's check the example code. Import the Mirascope LLM and the pydantic model. Then also we define the book model. Book model has the title and the author. It's very simple. And this LLM core. This is the get that provider like OpenAI and the model, AI model, GPT-4 mini, and we can choose the response model book. Then after that, extract book, the get argument, the text, and the return the extract book, the argument text, and return the text. Okay, and last line, the extra book, the code, and the LLM, the creating the response, and the decorator, the response convert to the book object, and you can get this pydantic model book. It's very easy. Okay, this project has the many examples. I showed you the example for book, and we have the many example in the repo. slash the example directory. This is that has the many the real usage. Also our pre-commit and the CI GitHub action so has the pilot rules with the source and the example. I met the issue. So I have task and I was doing the adding the new core params to the decorator and an example script to the failed pilot showing my mistake before merge. Okay, please check the code. So this example there has the core params. So core params the use is used in the LLM, like a max token, the temperature. So temperature should be the float 0.7. Oh, it's very easy. And the definition side, the core params they define the base core params as type.Dict. They also provide a specific core params object. Temperature not required, the float or no. It's simple, but I made a mistake. I have to change other points, but I changed the temperature type float to the str. This is incorrect type. Yeah. So after that, I git commit and the pilot that raised error or incompatible type, the type float expected str or unknown. Oh, okay, I made a mistake. I should reverse these changes to pass the pilot. It's very cool. So recap, the Y type the example matter. So example script and like a type.Dict protocol, Python.Dict, like a lightweight the interface test. So also the CI type check catch the mistakes, API mistakes before runtime. So yeah, also the Mirascope the support many the LLM provider. We cannot create the all mocks, all provider and all parameters, and it's too difficult to run the integration test every time, every commit. But if we have some example code that we can reject my mistake, it's very cool. Okay, I talk about all things that we can recap the all things here. First, we should use the graph. Everyone uses graph, I guess. But please put the UP and F401. Also, put the type checker like a mypy and pyright, and I recommend the pyright now, so the more strict. And please check the type ignore comment, and if you use the type ignore, you should check the specific error code. And introduce the typing extension to your project to change all the type to new. Also, typed example works fine, especially the library. Maybe it's good for the new joiner in your project. So, and I recommend the step-by-step, so gradual rollout. Conclusion, typing is very, very good. So we prevent the bugs by using the typing, and we can upgrade new things smoothly, and maintain it read by read. Yeah. Thank you very much.